What's up, my dudes? Hey guys, just letting you know I came down with some sort of flu or something last night. I got a pretty gnarly fever going on, and yeah, it was rough. About all I could do to stay alive, so just kidding, not that hardcore, but you know what I'm saying though. I was running like 101, 100.8, something like that, and that was after taking the medicine, so. Yeah, we're ill, not sick, dog. You know what I'm saying? So, I apologize if I sound a little different in this video. I'm gonna try to tough it out. I'm gonna try to make this video. I'm gonna see if I can pro race tonight. I know it's the Daytona makeup race for MX Sim, so I'm gonna see if I can do it. It's gonna be everything I got to do it, and I don't know how it's gonna go because I know the qualifying is gonna be totally different now that it's got the now that it's like the makeup race, so I'm not really sure how that's going to go. But yeah, dude, this is that perseverance right here, man. This is that giving it everything you got, you know, wanting it worse than you want to breathe. This is it right here, dude. Like, dogs. I don't know how to explain it, man. When you get sick and you get a fever, it's like your every cell in your body is just drained. Like you ain't got nothing, dude. It's not fun for sure, and I feel for anybody that gets sick at all, because it seems like when you are good health, you don't even think about it because that's just normal. But then when you get sick, it's like, God, I would give anything just to feel normal again, you know. So yeah, but anyways, just wanted to explain, I've not missed a single upload this whole year, 2019, Spencer Turley 2.0. I've uploaded a video, at least one video every single day, and I'm not going to miss one. So, yeah, boys, this is a little bit of a crazy vid here. I was going to try to come in here and check out the whole tear-off system to the game. So, I got it on Mud in Vegas, apparently tear-off update. Is there like a button for it that I'm not hitting? I don't know how to... Okay, there we go. A little down on the D-pad. That's a little bit interesting. Alright. I think that's how I did it, anyways. Or does he just automatically do it over the jump faces? That's not the button. My bad, boys. I'm trying to figure it out here. Does he just pull a tear off over big jump faces automatically? Kind of thinking that's... Yeah, it's automatic. Okay. That's interesting. So it's not even really like a legit hit a button and pull your tear offs, or you only have a certain amount of tear offs or anything like that. It's just an automatic system where it's going to pull them off over a big jump face, but it just throws a little bit of mud up on there. So, I don't really know what happened there. But it doesn't do any of it in third person, so I'm kind of checking it all out. It doesn't even do it in the first person of the normal first person. It is only in the goggle mode, so that's interesting. But yeah, it's just an auto. Like if you're in the air for a certain amount of time, he'll... What? I thought it was automatic. I don't know how this works. Like, what? Is it... I don't know what's going on here. Maybe it is hitting a... You got to... Let me look at the freaking controller setup so I can see how to do this. Just kidding, guys. It is an actual button. It doesn't do it automatically. But you have to be in the air to do it. That's why I was kind of confusing me there a little bit. Like, you can't just pull a tear off going in a straight line on the ground at all. It has to be in the air. So, okay, now it's making more sense. Yeah, it's down on the D-pad is the default button if you're using a controller. And, yeah, so as long as you're both wheels off the ground, it'll let you pull one off. So it's interesting how they did that. That's a lot different than MX bikes. You know what I'm saying? MX bikes, you can basically hit the button and pull the tear off anywhere on the track, and I would assume that would be the way it was here, but it's not. So that's a little bizarre, but it looks kind of funny. It looks kind of like you got an ice scraper on your windshield of your car when you pull the tear off there. So, but I mean, I don't really understand the logic behind making it to where you can only pull it in the air, because you can pull tear-offs going not in the air on a straight line. They do it all the time in real life Supercross racing. Yes, they do pull it a lot of times in the air, but a lot of times they pull it on the ground too. If you don't have the chance to get in the air, I think they do that more on motocross tracks, obviously, but yeah, dogs, I apologize for my commentary being like, Spencer Turley out of breath, dead. Like, oh, dog, that fever will do something to you, man. But I just wanted to come on here and check this out. I know this came out like a week or two ago, so I'm a little bit behind the ball here, but just wanted to come in here and check it out right quick. So just a little short, fun video. Just wanted to see like all the little intricacies of it, like how you do it, what cameras is it in, that whole kind of thing. So I think it's one of those things where this is an interesting thing I'm learning here is, like, let's say you're on the ground, right, and you hit the tear off button, which is down on the D-pad. If you do that when you're on the ground, it's not going to pull the tear off, but it will automatically pull it as soon as you get in the air. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just like it doesn't do anything when you try to pull it on the ground. It basically like pre-loads it for when you do jump in the air, it's going to automatically pull it. So, that is interesting. Hope you guys can understand what I'm saying there, but like basically if I'm over here, if I jump this jump, right, and I get over here on a flat surface, and I hit down on the D-pad, like it down on the D-pad, it's not doing anything, right? But as soon as I get over here where I jump in the air, it's going to automatically pull it without me hitting anything. Or it will pull it just whenever you hit the button in the air. So it's interesting how they put that all together right here. Kind of, well, I didn't think it would have been quite like that. That's funny. But yeah, dudes, we're toughing it out. We're roughing it out. I don't know how the heck I'm going to do in Daytona because with that on MX Sims, with that makeup race, you've got, I don't know how the qualifying's not going to be just as simple as brand new track, 1 hour to qualify on it. Now it's going to be like everybody's been on that track for a certain amount of time, sitting there running 1,000 laps on it. So that's going to be a pickle and a half. I don't know if I can be that like super hot lap runner, dude, when I got a fever going. My body's hot, but I don't know if I can be running hot laps, you know what I'm saying, dog? So it's going to be one of those races I'm just going to have to do everything I can to just tough it out. Basically, I didn't hardly eat anything yesterday, and yeah, just, I slept for like 17 hours yesterday trying to recoup everything. I feel a little better today, but still nothing back to where I need to be to really be hardcore on it, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, it is cool. There it automatically pulled it without me even hitting a button, period. So, and there it does it again. I don't know what, like, okay, so now I think, sorry, it's taking me a couple laps to kind of figure out the system of it. I think what it is it's going to automatically pull that tear off once you get to a certain height in the air. If you haven't already pulled one, so it's automatically doing it. I take all that back. It ain't got nothing to do with you pulling the down button before you jump off of something. Like if you have any dirt on the screen, it's going to auto pull it. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me do it right here. No, didn't do it right there. I don't know, boys. I don't know what's behind the scripting on this or the coding on like when it pulls it off or when it doesn't pull it off. All I know is sometimes it's going to auto pull it off and sometimes you're just going to have to hit that button if you want it to pull off of there. So, but it's not like, oh my God, restricting my view a crazy amount. This is a very subtle, very small way to put a tear-off system into the game. This is like very, very little. It is a cool addition, and I always thought it would have been cool to have in this game in the goggle mode, but is it like, oh my God, game changer? Not really, because most people probably don't even really play in the goggle mode, so it's not going to be that big of a deal unless you have like forced goggle mode on a server or something like that, but whoo, running out of breath skis here, boys. Man, there just ain't nothing like it getting like fever, Ain't nothing like it, dog. It is something else. Like you've been hit by a Mack truck times 10. It's like every aspect of your body is just deteriorated. Pretty hard to explain, but either way, dudes, I'm going to cut this video off right here, try to get ready for the racing tonight, see what all I can do. I may not even be able to race. Just depends on what happens. May not be able to qualify. I don't know. One of those things we're just going to have to kind of play it by ear, see how it goes. So we'll see what all happens on that. But either way, boys, I should be back into shape here in a few days. be a lot better off. So, yeah, I'll be back to my normal self. But appreciate you guys watching all the videos. Later, dudes.